So, friends, AUKUS is born.
For such an orchestrated event, this one continues to hit some bum notes.
To use an English phrase, what we did was clumsy. It was not done with a lot of grace.
US President Joe Biden apologising to the French president over the manner in which France learned it had lost a $90 billion submarine contract with Australia. The French submarine contract was ditched for nuclear subs built by the US or Britain.
President Macron, how's the alliance right now?
I was under the impression that France had been informed long before that the deal was not going through.
The US was not the only party at stake.
And who might that other party be?
Of course, there'll be candid conversations at the start as we deal with the issues as they've presented.
This is a Prime Minister who has presided over a real problem with our relationship with France.
As a global community,
Scott Morrison felt the sting of France's fury when he spoke to Mr Macron ahead of the G20 summit in Rome. The President using the call to tell Australia to stop digging up coal, the nation's second biggest export, to help tackle climate change.
Our policy is very clear. We're not engaged in those sort of mandates and bans.
France isn't alone in wanting Australia and other nations to increase their carbon commitments ahead of the Glasgow climate talks. Britain and the United States do too. And while Australia is now backing a mid-century carbon-neutral policy, China, India and Russia are not. Presidents Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin aren't even turning up. Scott Morrison may not be bringing the most ambitious climate policy to the international stage by any stretch. But with three of the world's biggest polluters not embracing the net zero by 2050 target and the US president without the legislative plan he'd hoped for, climate talks over the next fortnight might not be the success many had hoped. But this is a romantic city, and if anywhere can spark a promising union, perhaps it's here.